Mbundu urged the assembly to unite in addressing the dire situation faced by the disabled community in the Kavango East and West regions. He stressed that the commitment to dignity should extend to all Namibians, ensuring they can benefit from their constitutional rights without feeling excluded or forgotten.
It's known that our constitution caters to the young and old, as expressed in Article 95 sub G, with provisions that take care of those unable to do for themselves. It is with this that I stand to make a clear call to action on behalf of people with disability in the Kavango East and West region. The population of people with disability from the above-mentioned region has for years been isolated from meaningful access to education, social development, with a full functional educational center that meets their specialized needs.
The parliamentarian emphasized that it is crucial for the government to provide free basic education and equal access to state resources for all children, including those with disabilities.
According to the Namibian Intersocial Demographic Survey report of 2016, it was confirmed that the two Kavango region have the second most PWDs, following from the Hangwena region. Furthermore, it is known that most of these community members rely either on government grants, if they are registered for disability grants, or family members to make sure they are educated and well taken care of. I heard the first-hand experience when I get opportunity to know about Makanga Mushongo from Runjarara village, who for most of his childhood never seen the world of the classroom. He and the number of more than 18,000 residents in Kavango region are excluded from decent schooling and care of virtual being of PWDs.
Other members of parliament also contributed to this motion.
The Kavango regions, whether we want to accept it, whether we want to deny it, is one of the most impoverished communities, but they are the majority in this country. Why is it the case?
I fully support the motion, but I think because it's such a sensitive issue and it speaks about those who live with special needs, I think we must expand it to other regions as well. We must really avoid trivializing such important topics. And I think as members of parliament here, we're not just here to represent the regions that we are from, but we are members of parliament to represent all Namibians. But also additionally, Speaker, added to that, I do think we need to have some sort of strategy that is a unique design for each region, because issues, especially pertaining to those living with special needs, are not the same. We can't use a blanket approach.
Education. Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I rise to support the motion because I think it comes from a needs-based approach, really, that the Honourable Member has been able to go to these areas and look at this matter and acquainted himself. So I support it. I just want to say one or two things discursively, and that is that when you look, for instance, at the nature of the specialized schools, there is also the challenge of capacity of those that can actually teach. And broadly in our system of education, you don't actually also find exclusive specialists in that area. You'll find education graduate or education degree that has a course on special education, but the person is not fundamentally an expert in the totality of things. There is a shortage of braille and other types of instruments that would help making life more livable and more more humane for many of the young people that have these challenges.